Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, April 22nd, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, helicopters aided in fire suppression efforts yesterday on the now 20,198-acre tunnel fire, which crews continued making progress, dousing hot spots along the fire's western flank near Forest Road 420, that's the Schultz Pass Road, and around Timberline Estates and the Wapatki Trail subdivision. In addition, hand crews continued establishing hand line on the southern edge of the fire east of the Pinnacle Peak 345 kV power lines and on the north edge of the fire below and east of O'Leary Peak. They will continue looking for opportunities to extend these fire lines to the east. Even though we haven't declared a percentage of containment on this fire yet, there has been a lot of work, progress, and investment on line construction around many parts of the tunnel fire. Those are the words of Deputy Incident Commander Shelby Erickson, who went on to say, however, we won't be declaring areas with line around them as contained until we're confident the line will hold during the forecasted high and shifting winds through the next few days. Well, windy conditions are expected to continue today with a slight chance of moisture and higher humidity to accompany today's winds. Saturday and Sunday, winds are forecasted to be up to 20 miles an hour, but coming out of the northwest and northeast, that could potentially push embers out of the fire to the south and west. Well, the Coconino County Sheriff's Department has issued a statement reporting that fire moved so quickly into the vicinity a couple of days ago and ultimately burning several properties, outbuildings, and residences. Deputies have conducted preliminary evaluations of the area and estimate approximately 109 properties were impacted by the fire, including 30 residences that were burned and 24 properties with outbuildings that were also destroyed. At this point, all the owners of the residential structures have been notified of their loss. They say the fire moved extremely fast through this area due to the extreme weather conditions and high winds. Now, since the go order was given on Tuesday, the Coconino County Sheriff's Office has been reevaluating the need for the evacuation, they say, on a constant and continual basis in coordination with the Tunnel Fire Incident Management Team. Now, to this point, it has been deemed unsafe to allow residents back into that area due to the active fire still in the Timberline neighborhood, open and harmful utilities, active firefighting efforts around the houses there, and the fact that the neighborhoods are still in harm's way. At last report, there were 371 personnel assigned to that blaze. And as for an update on the Crooks fire down near Prescott, well, fire activity remained active, but with minimal growth. They say large diameter dead and downed fuels continued to burn. High winds continue to be a mitigating factor in potential fire growth through at least the day today. As of last report, that fire had grown to 2,356 acres, and there are currently 359 personnel working that fire. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, again, stronger winds arrived today with elevated fire danger continuing over the eastern zones. Increasing moisture and cooler air, though, will lead to a chance for rain and snow showers, mainly north of the I-40 corridor today. Then drier and progressively warmer weather starts over the weekend and into early next week. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination.
It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Lucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a deep late season low will shear through the southern Utah and into northwest Colorado through the day today. Winds aloft will increase with a trough and surface front moving west to east through Arizona today. Now, this is a very windy scenario, especially east of the early arriving trough axis. Wind advisories and high wind watches have been issued. And the winds, of course, as we said earlier, are not good news for the local wildfires and those fighting them, but there is some good news. The highest winds will be displaced east of the current wildfires, and relative humidity values were rising overnight last night and into today, making for decreased fire danger for many areas. Additionally, enough cold air and frontal lift accompanies the system for a chance of rain and snow showers, especially north of the I-40 corridor. Now, the best chance looks to be up along the Utah border, where even a thunderstorm is possible, and even some light snow out over the Kaibab. Now, we're not expecting any of that, though, here in Rim Country. Drier weather and less wind trail this system over the weekend and into early next week with warming temperatures. Well, meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should be looking something like this. In Payson today, a wind advisory is in effect from 5 a.m. until 8 p.m. tonight. Southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 50 miles an hour are expected. The stronger winds will be along and to the northeast of higher terrain features. Now, the National Weather Service is predicting 37 miles an hour should be the highest wind gusts that we see here today in Payson. Under sunny skies, the high in Payson today should be near 60. Tonight, winds could still be gusting around 23 miles an hour, and with a forecast low in Payson tonight of 35, it's going to feel more like the mid-20s. So if you're planning on heading out tonight in Payson, be prepared. Well, up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes, well, it's going to be, of course, even a bit colder up there today, with a forecast high of 50, along with 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It'll be a little uncomfortable up there throughout the day today. Well, much more so tonight, with a low of 27 degrees and 36-mile-an-hour wind gusts, that is, and that's going to make things seem more like single-digit weather on top of the rim tonight. So, wear your long pants. Down south in Tonto Basin, well, pretty windy down there today too, with winds gusting to 40 miles per hour. The high in the basin today should be right around 73 degrees. Those winds could still be gusting around 20 miles an hour down there tonight, and with the low in the basin expected to be near 45 degrees. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a marvelous weekend.